Hello everyone, welcome back to the Red Barley podcast. I know it's been a week. I'm sorry.
We missed last week.
Yeah, we had a week off.
Yeah, we decided we needed a week off
Yeah, a little holiday.
because we were all a little bit busy.
I know you're probably all waiting for it to come out.
Oh, and I know we said we were going to get someone else, but we're lazy and we couldn't be bothered to ask anyone. So it's just us lot today.
Well, actually, I just sent Lucy a text before. She said maybes, but she doesn't really know, so I'm going to take that as a no.
Well, she said to me no when I walked out the house.
Oh, fair enough then.
So
yeah.
well, she tells me stuff and doesn't tell
She doesn't
me.
help.
Did she go no?
Yeah.
No. Well, no,
Hates to
she's
go
got a
out.
friend over, so it's fine.
Oh, that's fair enough.
God.
So, how have we all been for the 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
We've got 2
2
weeks. There's got to be some material out of 2
There's
weeks.
some material.
Yeah, I went to Newcastle last weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is some good
Back to
material.
Chris's
over there.
hometown.
Yeah.
How was that?
Brilliant. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was not what I expected. It was massive. Like it was really big. The place
Yeah.
was really big, and I didn't think it would be that big.
Would you say it's bigger than Birmingham?
Oh no, it's not bigger than Birmingham.
Oh no, Birmingham's the
It's
second
not big
biggest
as
city in.
But what?
Is
but,
it? I don't know that.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
second
it
biggest city in the UK. Birmingham is.
Yeah. But Newcastle
What's
is
the biggest? London?
yeah, obviously.
Oh, I thought so.
But I was
Alright,
surprised
Chris, alright, mate.
how modern it was.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like just like walking around like the shopping centres and stuff like that. It was quite modern,
Yeah.
and I didn't think it was gonna be.
Why did you not think it was going to be? Did you just think it was just going to be
Like-
like a pile of rocks?
No, but like Birmingham's big, but it's quite industrial.
Yeah.
Like there's new places,
Yeah.
but a lot of it's sort of like worn down stuff. But everywhere in Newcastle seemed to be like brand new, quite,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, flashy. I was just surprised at.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And there was a massive Greggs.
Yeah.
So we ate this food next to this window, and you could see outside there was a massive Greggs next to us, and there was a crazy man at the front feeding the birds, and there's police had to come
Come and take them away.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Talking about
Greggs,
this-
it was a bit weird.
I saw this post on Facebook earlier. I thought you might be perfect for that. These two lads are travelling up and down the country, and they're trying to go to every single Greggs in the country.
That sounds like a
How many
really
Greggs
good
actually Google how many Greggs
idea.
there are?
Google
Does it does not.
It does.
what would you? I mean, you'd run out of the menus for the amount of you'd run out of stuff on the menu for the amount of stuff Greggs there are. Surely.
I don't know. At Newcastle, you got quite a lot of extra things on the menu.
Okay.
What? You get extra stuff in Newcastle?
Yeah.
Okay. There's apparently
So you can get fried chicken in Newcastle.
no, you can't.
No, you can't. You're talking
You
rubbish.
can't get fried chicken.
You can get fried chicken.
Like a KFC chicken.
Not like KFC chicken. It's like fried chicken, but like cooked in the oven.
Oh, so baked chicken then? So baked like.
Yeah, no, but it's like got like fried chicken
So it's-
seasoning.
oh
on
yeah,
it.
so it's.
Can you get alcohol? Or are they not?
Not that I'm
they're
aware
not
of.
moving.
Well, they've got bouncers. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did
I
you?
didn't see any bouncers.
You
no.
didn't see any bouncers.
Oh, you didn't see any about.
It was big. It wasn't like massive.
You know how like we go to Al Pacino's. If
Yeah.
you're in Newcastle, do you go to Greggs after a night out? Is that what you do?
Well, in Newcastle, you got several options. You can either go
Are they
to.
24/7?
You could go to Gills.
You can't. You can't go to Gills actually. Gills isn't open then.
Oh no.
We're closed.
Is
Oh, what a
Greggs
shame.
24/7 in Newcastle?
No, it's not 24/7.
Yeah, but it's open
Well,
late.
we
isn't
got. There's one Greggs in the centre of town which is open till very late.
Yeah.
Which is open until I'm gonna say about 3-4 o'clock,
Yeah.
it? Blimey.
and then you got the McDonald's. That's like 24 hours,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then you got all the takeaway shops. So
Of
the
course.
the takeaway shop which I tend to go to the most on a night out is Munchies.
Munchies?
What do they do there?
Munchies, they do also.
Is it Munchy?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Apparently
Go on, how many Greggs are there?
1,650 Greggs.
There's 1,650 Greggs.
In
Yeah,
Britain.
that isn't that many food items on my list as well.
That's a lot of Greggs.
And I mean, most of those are in Newcastle, so we'll.
Yeah, at least half.
That is like a little, yeah.
At least-
there
God,
must
how many are in Newcastle? There's got to be
be. I
loads.
love it.
There's tons in Derby. There's so many. Honestly.
Is there?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh.
I
To be
think
fair, I haven't had a Greggs in quite a while.
there's
now.
at least about six or seven in Derby alone.
Okay, so apparently there's 1,950 Greggs.
Right. Okay. So wherever you googled that is just live.
Yeah, the first one was wrong. Well, the first one was from 2015 actually.
All right. Fair dues.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are in Newcastle.
I will say though, when I came to Hull last year, I was really missing home, and what me and Lucy did, we ended up going to St Stephen's, and in St Stephen's there's a Greggs.
Yeah.
I ended up getting a Greggs from St Stephen's, and I literally started crying because I was
No,
like,
you
it
didn't.
reminds me of home.
Really?
Well, I didn't start crying. I started tearing up. I was like,
Oh.
it's
Oh, here you
home.
go. There you go. I've managed to find it.
Honestly, Greggs is
It says
the
it-
bread and butter
it's-
of Newcastle.
it says
Newcastle has 29
29.
Says,
29
says there's
Gregs.
20. No, there's 10 Gregs per 100,000 people in Newcastle.
Yeah, there's 29 Gregs altogether apparently in Newcastle.
Yeah.
So per 10,000 people, there's a Gregs.
Oh, here you go. I've got the top 25 list of the places with the most Gregs.
Is Newcastle North Tyneside?
No Tyneside. So that's slightly south of Newcastle.
Oh, this is just in the northeast, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right, I've got across the country.
Gateshead.
Gateshead. I went to college in Gateshead.
Gateshead.
Nice.
Did my A levels there.
So it's
Bit of a
Newcastle,
shit,
Newcastle
to be
upon
honest.
Tyne, West Bartonshire, Gateshead, Allerdale, Glasgow,
Glasgow. That was
Bridgend.
that wasn't a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Cardiff,
I don't know what I said there.
Edinburgh, Lancashire,
Welvin.
Darlington, Monmouthshire. There's loads. There's so many.
Is there?
Yeah,
Wow.
A lot.
a lot of
Okay.
Gregs. There you go, kids.
Kids.
That's what you want.
Kid
What do you say?
everyone.
Greggs versus Couplands. Go.
I've not had a coupons. I've not had a
never
single
had
coupons.
What's a Couplands?
What's a
I
Couplands?
don't even know what that is.
Couplands is like Greggs but shitter.
You know how like, in your local area you have like your local bakery.
Oh,
Stuff like
Jasper's.
Yeah, you.
Greg's is not
Yeah.
as good as Jasper's.
you bake-
There's only one Jasper's,
Yeah, they give Jasper's a
and
try
it's
to
in
be honest.
Cambridge. You have to go
We
for
have
Jasper's.
birds in Derby.
You had birds.
Birds.
What, do they fly?
Guarantee it's not.
No,
as
no,
good
no,
as
no.
Jasper's.
They're birds are nice. All right. They do these things called elephant's foot.
Yeah.
I told you about
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Elephant's foot.
It's like a massive donut, like huge,
Yeah.
like shoe pastry with like really sweet cream inside, topped with chocolate.
Wow.
Ooh, that does sound pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just me yawning.
Are we keeping you up?
Are we keeping me up?
You know, just woken up. No,
Well,
so
to be
you
fair-
got up early this morning for work. didn't you?
I got up early this morning for work. Went to work and
What do you mean, got up? You'd have slept at work, so I wouldn't have.
You got up to move to a different place to sleep.
to be fair, I actually did.
Why does that? Exactly. There's no surprise here.
Because no, I got to work, right, and we have a group in called PQA, and they basically just did not show up today.
Really?
They didn't show up. So
Yeah,
you-
so I got work at 7:30,
Mm.
and then I was basically I set everything up. I was expecting them to arrive at 8 because that's when we normally arrive.
Can I just point out it is half term?
Yeah.
That
But-
might be why
it
they've
might
got
be, yeah.
Yeah, no, but we still have the booking.
The booking.
the booking.
It's not-
Can we pronounce that properly, please?
The booking.
The book.
It's not the booking.
Book.
A
Book.
booking.
Book.
A booking.
The booking.
Alright,
Anyway,
so
sorry.
since I'm from Newcastle, I pronounce two O's next to each other, ooh, because
That's
that's what
not
I was
how-
told in English.
Yeah, but
So it's called book, not book.
nowhere else in the country pronounces it like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Newcastle. I'm special. So
I tell you what, though,
Well, we know you're
it
special,
was very
mate.
grim. There wasn't any sunshine or.
Oh yeah, there's never any
or
sunshine.
any form of life. It was all
It-
very grim and dark. And
Are you saying this about
grey.
Newcastle?
yeah,
You
It
said
is.
it's very dark.
it was like I got off the train. I was like,
It's a very
I felt like I
grey
was in a graveyard. Like it was a bit.
Oh.
It was. It was
Yeah.
very grey. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very
Like-
foggy.
The only time we really have had any sun is June, summer, and after that there's no sun. So we get sun for about like 2-3 weeks, and then that's it.
Yeah, just nothing more.
Yeah.
Oh, fair dues. To be fair, though, you don't get much sun here.
It's actually quite a well-known
No.
fact that quite a lot of people from Newcastle are deficient in vitamin D.
Well, because you get a lack of sun.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you're all pale. I always think you're
Yeah,
very
that's why loads of people in Newcastle fake tan.
That's
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That does actually. Yeah.
Chris talking some logic. Look at that.
Yeah. Anyways, what was that all about? Oh, so
I can't even remember.
Okay.
Oh,
My
the
job.
booking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Booking.
so I had a booking and we didn't show up,
Piss
and I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna check the door every half an hour or so
Mm.
because
Sorry, I've lost track here. What's the booking for what?
Oh, this is for the
for my job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The PC,
Yeah.
Okay.
whatever
I
it
am.
is.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
you
So
sure?
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
listening.
I'm gonna check the door every half an hour. So for the first like hour or so, I like completely stayed awake, checked the door, weren't not there at all. It takes them about 15 minutes, half an hour to set up.
Yeah.
So by the time they got there and I got them to sign the form, they should have their guests arriving soon. But I basically kept on checking, but you weren't showing up, so I was like, and at this point I was starting to get really, really tired, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some naps.
Some naps.
So
Some
I
naps.
put my bag on the floor, I put my jacket on, I laid on the floor, and I put my head on my bag. and I had a bit of a nap. And then I woke up, went outside, had a look to see if we were there. We went there, went back in, had another nap. Woke up, went outside, had another look. Went
When you
there,
say have a
came back
nap,
outside.
do you mean you were fell asleep and then woke up again?
Yeah,
But how long was that?
like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but
15 minutes?
if your boss comes in, is he? He's going to be really angry with you.
I can't
My
fall
boss
asleep
never
for
comes in.
15 minutes.
Your boss never. Yeah, but there's going to be one day you're going to do that, and
Yeah, it's gonna
he'll
come
walk in.
Yeah, like he is meant to do random routine checks every now and then.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't keep. That would put me on edge enough not to go to sleep anyway.
Oh, but he never does it. I mean,
Yeah, but he will do.
I mean,
can guarantee.
our old boss Becky, she never did it, and
Becca,
whenever
Becca.
she was actually going to do a routine check, she would actually let the person know that she's coming in to do the check.
Oh, fair
All
enough.
right, so you wouldn't fall asleep.
Yeah,
Clever.
but our
Fair
new
dues.
boss Martin, I don't really know if he.
You don't know,
I
Mark.
don't know if he's going to do that. But every single time we chatted on the phone, I've never met the guy, but he seems quite lovely.
Oh, fair dues.
Quite lovely.
Quite lovely.
Quite lovely.
Lovely man.
Yes, lovely Martin.
Lovely man. Good
Yeah.
love, mate.
But yeah, and then I basically just called Martin. I was like, yeah, they're not sure enough. And he was like, yeah, get yourself off me. And I was like, sound.
Nice.
Nice one.
Gotta love a bit of that.
Yeah. So I left at like 11 o'clock.
Brill.
Lovely jubbly.
But I would have preferred if I could just stayed in bed. Would have been nicer.
Yeah.
I think we all would have preferred to stay in bed.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I got up on my own accord today, so that's fine.
What time are you get up?
What are you doing at the...
I was at the uni. So I was sat in the Mat Labs and doing
Oh,
special things with special.
special things.
Yeah. Making music, being fancy, and all that.
Brilliant.
What have you done
Fantastic.
today?
I got up early.
Again, we've all got up early today. Look at
Yes.
us. Doing well today.
I've
aren't we?
done.
You're having a
I've
pet
been
strong
doing
though.
just some
I
some
am.
uni work.
Just some uni work.
Just-
I've got an interview Monday.
Oh yeah, what you got
Yeah.
an interview
Oh,
for?
is that for one of your work placements?
One of the places, video interview.
Is this for next year?
Mm.
Ooh, get you.
What, are you going to like call them on Skype?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But they're gonna come in at 10:30.
That's very fancy. See, I don't know whether that I agree with
10:30
doing that
Monday
kind
morning.
of thing, because you don't get the personal reaction with people. I don't think if you're doing it over the.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's only because it's in Leeds,
Yeah, I know, but it's
so
still
it's
a bit.
like
Do you not find that a bit? Odd?
it is. It's only maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I think it's
Yeah.
quite cash, but I really like them. To be fair.
Yeah? Have you talked to them? Like had a bit of a chit chat? Not
Nah,
already.
Not really.
You not googled them, not see what.
Oh,
they do?
I know it. Yeah, but I haven't talked. I haven't talked. They've emailed me saying, you know, you got
Yeah.
an interview. I said, oh, that sounds great. Yeah, Monday's good. And then went at 10:30. That's about it though. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't talked to them casually,
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, bless
Oh.
you.
but I've googled them. Yeah.
I'm quite excited for the middle of this month.
Why?
I'll be finding out if I'm going to be doing a summer placement.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to be finding out the possibility of me possibly doing a summer placement.
What?
Okay.
What kind of placement do you do for
Physics.
physics?
Physics, you can do any type of placement at all.
What? So you can do a music placement when you're doing physics?
Yeah, you could.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
What?
But what placement do you want?
What
to do?
placement do you want to do?
What placement do I want to do? No idea.
Oh.
Because for physics, we could go anywhere.
What do you want?
Because with music, like
No, I get it.
you
I
can
have to
do-
do physics.
you can do harmonic
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 resonation.
frequencies
well,
and all that
what
stuff.
do you want to do, Chris?
What do I want to do?
Yeah.
That
do you
is-
want to be when you grow up?
That is a very interesting and
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Keep going.
ambiguous question, which I do not know the answer to because I don't know what I want to do. Yes, that's the word.
There you go.
Ambiguous.
Can you attempt that again?
Is it ambiguous?
How do you pronounce it?
Not ambiguous.
Ambiguous? No, you put me off. I don't even know.
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. Oh, I knew it was there somewhere.
There we
Ambiguous.
Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a long day.
God
The
bless.
English language is a complicated language.
It is, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
very like
Well, only it's one of the world's hardest languages.
Do you know what? I read it. Apparently, it is one of the hardest languages.
some
to
say
learn.
harder than Japanese.
It is.
And Chinese.
Chinese. Is Chinese? Chinese is a language. Ignore me.
Well, there's Mandarin
It's Mandarin
and
isn't it?
Cantonese,
Yeah.
Cantonese, yeah.
but most of them speak Mandarin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mandarin's the most spoken language in the world
Yeah,
after English.
only because there's so many
Yeah.
Chinese people.
That's very true.
Yeah.
There's about 1 billion of them.
But the only reason why
Really
English
are.
is the second most is because we just invaded it everywhere.
That's true though. He's got a good point. Like we did.
Oh,
just
we were
invade.
talking about this.
Yeah.
Earlier.
We were just basically invaded and I was like, speak our language or die.
Yeah, but-
We were saying, I was talking, you know, okay,
And then we'll
okay.
also
Is this when we colonised like in
Well, I was gonna
1700s?
say, we
Yeah.
were okay. So England lost in the Rugby World Cup this morning
Oh, did we?
Tragically.
Oh, I
against
don't
South
actually-
South
Spoilers.
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're
spoilers.
spoiling.
Yeah.
You've probably seen
And
it.
I said to Tom, if we still owned South Africa, we
Oh.
would have. We could have
wouldn't have
stolen all their. We wouldn't have lost.
They would have lost.
We'd have stolen all their players.
Oh my god.
Did we have
Have you
South
seen-
Africa?
Of course we did. We had India, South Africa, Canada, and then a few.
Yeah,
others.
do you want me
They were
to-
the main three. Though.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go through the
Australia,
list of the British Empire?
mate, I know it by heart.
There
New
you go.
Zealand,
You know it by heart, do you?
We used to own Hong Kong.
possibly.
Yeah, I'll do the British Imperial Century, which is 1815 to 1914.
It's all the Commonwealth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll just do the Commonwealth then.
And then,
Uh-huh.
I think it's all the Commonwealth. And then a bit
I don't
more.
really know history that well, to be honest.
Do you know, I love history.
Yeah, I
history
know
for me is
history,
like my...
History's quite.
Oh yeah, okay, no, I'll let you off. Yeah. South Africa is a Commonwealth state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not aware of
Yeah,
that.
boy.
The Commonwealth of Nations.
Empire.
So that's Antigua, Barbuda, Australia, the Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados, Belize, Botswana, Brunei, Cameroon, Canada, Cyprus,
Took a
Dominica,
long time.
Eswana, Fiji, the Gambia, Ghana,
Took a long
Grenada, Guinea, India, Jamaica, Kenya, Kiribati.
What was the second biggest empire?
The second biggest empire?
Was that
I don't know.
Roman?
Is it
Well-
Spanish?
It must be the Spanish. It's Spanish or Portugal. It's got to be one of the
I
two.
think it's probably Spanish.
I thought it would have been Roman.
No, Roman.
No, it probably was the Roman.
Roman
but-
Empire wasn't as big as you think it was.
Yeah.
Roman Empire only expand. It's not that big.
But we're not really going to count that because that was like thousands of years before.
To be fair, you know what? I think the world would be a lot more efficient if there was just like one big empire that controlled the entire world.
No,
What?
one country that.
Yeah.
No, you can't have that.
Why
The
not?
largest
You can't
empire
have that
there's
because
ever
everybody's
been.
so different. There's so many different cultures and.
No, because you'll still have different cultures. Everyone just speaks
No,
the same
you can't do
language.
that.
so it
What?
makes
And you
it-
allowed people just to go around the entire world?
So
like, have
basically,
no borders?
you're saying you want to be Hitler.
No.
That's what you're saying. Here.
You're a
No,
Remainer?
I'm saying I want the English.
You saying you want a soft Brexit?
What?
Is that
No.
what you said?
Don't want a soft Brexit.
It wants a soft Brexit.
No, Brexit means Brexit. I want
Do you
hard.
want immigration?
I want
You want-
hard and
You are
penetrate.
hard immigrant. Do you even know what Brexit is, mate?
Who are you voting for?
Who am
We
I
can talk
voting-
about that.
Oh yeah, that's a good
actually,
point.
yeah,
12th
that's
of
a good
December.
I don't actually understand any of the voting things, so I don't know.
So me and you can have this conversation.
So basically, I just want someone to tell me who to vote for.
Vote Labour.
Don't vote Labour. I'm not voting Labour.
Yeah. Well,
Why
who
are you
keeps...
voting?
I'm not going to vote anybody on the left, but I don't really like the
I
Conservative.
vote Lib Dems. Do you know
No,
what?
no, I'm not going to vote Lib
No,
Dems.
but I reckon they'll do really well. The Lib Dems.
I'm not voting Lib
Yeah.
Dems.
What, so who are you voting for then?
Green Party! No, not good vote.
Are Lib Dems
I might
basically
vote
like
for
in
him.
between Labour and Conservative?
Yes, they're in the middle.
I might
They're in the
vote
middle.
Then
for
why don't
Nigel.
we just always go for Lib Dems? Because that just seems like it would make the more sense.
Can I just point out their pussies?
But yeah. It says all the left. I think I'm going to vote for
Wow.
Nigel.
Brexit
Nigel.
Party?
Yeah, I am going to vote for Brexit.
Why?
Party.
Just to be different.
No. No, I like Brexit Party.
Alright, fair
I
enough.
would usually vote Conservative, but I don't really like Conservative at all at the moment.
Yeah.
Because it's just the
I
same
think I
old
think Conservatives
crap.
had a bit too long of a
And I know Brexit Party would deliver Brexit, so
Would they though?
yeah.
Would they?
It's in the
I don't think
it's
they
in the
would.
title.
I don't think they
But we
would.
shouldn't really talk about politics because it might piss people. Any of the listeners that we have.
Anything!
I know we can talk about anything of this because we've got
Yeah.
no listeners. Have we actually had any like listeners on?
Do you want me to have a look?
Yeah. Has anybody actually listened to this?
Um,
Well, I mean, I know
I d-
Lucy
I
listens to it.
Lucy definitely does, because...
Yeah.
Yeah. But like any like sort of people that we don't know.
Don't know.
That
I
we
can-
don't ask for
Let
us
me check on the old YouTube. I'll see if anyone's looked on there.
Because that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Could you
It would be
imagine
mental.
Mental.
your
Just
channel?
that one random person in the world. Thank you very much for listening, by the way.
We had one...
What's
million-
your What's
so
your
much
view on
fun.
Brexit?
What is your view on Brexit?
Yeah. Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
There we go.
Brilliant.
Ha! Comedy.
Yeah.
It won't tell me on here. But I know, I looked the other day, apparently got like 25 different listeners, like 25
Really?
different listeners.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Because I've learned how to use the algorithm on YouTube now.
The YouTube
The
algorithm.
YouTube algorithm.
Because I forgot you can put tags in, so when people search for certain things, it'll come up easier.
Ingenious.
That is.
So I've
That's what we.
I've employed that,
Yeah.
and we have had a few different listeners. So thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank
Greatly
you.
appreciated.
Brilliant.
I don't know about Mixcloud though, so that can... Oh yeah, we're on Mixcloud now, by the way, because
Oh, yeah,
SoundCloud did one,
Yeah.
because we ran out of
Mixcloud and sound. We've run out of minutes. Yeah.
We've run out of minutes.
We've run out of
Yeah.
the free.
And we're students and cannot be bothered to pay.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
too
do it.
broke.
Exactly.
Well, you're working. You sleep to work.
Yeah, I
but
should
I'm
hopefully
still
be
broke.
getting about £300
I'm
this month.
Ooh, get
Wow,
you.
that is quality.
Yeah.
Get you. All right. So, Halloween was a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
It
Halloween.
was 31st.
We
Yeah.
threw a party.
We did. Well, you
You should have come, people.
should have
Yeah.
come. That one person.
Random listener.
Cheers.
212.
I thought to celebrate the old.
If somebody came, I'd buy them a drink.
Yeah.
Would you? I would.
If one of our
if,
listeners-
if we had like a fan come up to
So
us and
I've
say,
travelled all this way from I
Bristol
don't know, Bristol.
to come and hello, I'm from Scunthorpe. I've come to watch you.
Scummy Scumfall.
Scunthorpe. Yeah, so I thought to celebrate the old Halloween, we'd have a look at r/scary stories.
Are these just weird stories? On
These are
Reddit?
just weird stories. I had a quick look earlier. So
He's
this,
planning all this stuff. I don't. Do you have a plan for this? Do you ever think about doing this?
mate,
No.
can I just point out? I thought about this half an hour ago.
Oh.
Fair.
So it's not like I
Yeah,
planned
still.
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, but I don't plan anything.
I don't do
kinda
anything.
As I'm going along with the podcast, I'm just kind of trying to remember back what's happened during my week, and then I can then say something.
Yeah.
So, for like example, this Wednesday, I ended up winning the poker.
Yay!
40 quid in the bank. Not too bad.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready
R
for you.
slash scary stories. So I've gone for the top of all time.
Top of all
Top
time.
of all time.
This is the top of all
It's
time
the top of all time.
scary story.
Okay.
It's called Recent True Highway Story.
This better be good.
It's not recent. It's 9 months ago, but you know. So I am a 32-year-old female, and this is something that happened to me only 2 nights ago. Ooh. My husband.
My God.
My husband Kevin and I were on the porch smoking a cigarette. It was about 9 o'clock at night. We live in a far out in the woods, right off
Far out.
in the woods, right off a stretch of highway that's in between 2 interstate exits. So this is America. Okay. We were looking up at the stars, enjoying the quiet atmosphere of the crickets. Glad to say I have a temporary relief from all the usual traffic noise. I heard something and shushed my husband, even though he hadn't said anything.
Was he mansplaining?
Was that screaming? Was he mansplaining? Cheers for taking away from the atmosphere. Anyway, getting back to it. Did she hear screaming? Yes, it was a woman screaming like nothing I'd ever heard before. It sounded like she was getting murdered.
This is the top of all time.
Are you sure she was just dogging?
Mate,
Well, it's one or the other. It can't be.
Yeah.
anything.
it's true. It sounded like she was... Oh, sorry, I've already read that.
Yeah.
In between blood-chilling screams, she was screaming out, "Help me! Help me!" I look at my husband. We were both really freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry,
I'm,
John.
I'm gripped now.
The more she screamed, the closer she was getting to the house. I could eventually see a figure running along the median of the highway, making their way closer to the part of highway that was in front of our house. Our house is a good ways back from our driveway, but not far enough that you can't see anything. If we could see her, that meant she could see us. We have no yard security lights.
That's
Why are we going in so much detail? I don't care about your yard. So we were in complete darkness. We could see the highway perfectly fine due to the house across from us who still had their Christmas lights up. Why does this matter? I threw my cig in my yard and back up to stand in the doorway of the house, pulling out my phone to call 911. She is still in the median of the road, screaming. If anyone else...
Did they not go up to her?
Apparently not. Don't know why. If anything else in the surrounding houses heard her, they pretended like they didn't see her. Kevin runs past me, inside to get his jacket and shoes.
To get a shotgun.
It is America after all.
I tell him not to go out there,
And he's
but
a
he
Rottweiler.
ignores me and gets dressed anyway. As soon as he is out of sight, I see a red car barrel up the road and pull over next to where the lady was at. With her in the median, there was still a stretch of highway between them. There was a man driving. I couldn't see what he looked like. I only heard his voice. He was yelling that he was going to kill her and calling her a bitch.
Oh my God.
It
Get the
looked-
shotgun now.
They're definitely having that domestic.
It looked like he was throwing stuff at her, out of the window, maybe clothes. As soon as she sees him pull over, she starts running towards her, and she starts running straight towards our yard. By that time, I was already on the phone with the police. But as I said, I live out in the woods, pretty far out of town.
She lives next to a highway.
I yell for my husband.
What highway is in the woods?
Oh no, I tell my 9-year-old son to go in our room where the baby is and close the door.
God.
There's a baby as well! This is getting even more
Yeah, but
creepy.
they're not having to hear him. He's driving past throwing...
He can
Wait,
hear
he's
the...
on the highway. How can he...
Yeah, I'm confused.
Or is he driven up...
The woman's on the highway, but the man's just pulled up next to her.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, this is weird. Because you wouldn't be able to stop with it, you just have to drive past and then you see him again in 5 minutes. So you
My
drive the back way.
Are we ready? My husband runs out onto the porch and into the yard towards her. He asks if she's okay, and she says that she had gotten a ride home from this guy halfway down the road. He started acting really creepy. He refused to let her out, where she...
My God.
That's when she told him to... Sorry, I'm crap at reading. He
You are.
refused to let her out, where
It's okay.
she told him to, and kept driving with her in the car. She looked behind her in the seat, pretending to look behind them, and saw a roll of duct tape. Fearing for her life, she jumped out of the moving car and just started running down the road, screaming for help. Kevin starts to lead her towards the house, and by now is also on the phone calling police.
They're on highway.
Having
How fast
gathered
was
more
we going?
information... I don't know, mate.
Just jumped out of the car, it's going like 80 miles an hour.
Mate, think of the asphalt burns. You get off that.
I mean, no, in America, I believe it's,
I've always
I
laughed
think
at it.
it's 60 miles per hour or something.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, no.
60?
I
It
don't
could be
know.
more than us, probably.
Kevin
It's
starts to
America.
lead her
No,
to-
America
oh.
are dead strict on their driving rules for some
I'm
reason.
going to Google it.
They told him to stay on the line with them until an officer showed up. He lets her in the house, and her face looks terrible. She is red and bleeding in a couple of spots. Road rash from where she jumped out.
I don't blame her for getting road rash.
You don't blame her for getting road rash. I don't think she had a choice in the fact of getting road rash.
It says 70 actually. I would thought it'd be more.
Mate, this is crap. I'm sorry.
How is that the top rated all time?
R/creepy stories, you've let me down.
I'm just very
I'm confused.
yeah.
I can't even be bothered to finish reading it. There's still like 4
confuddled.
paragraphs left.
There's
Okay.
4 paragraphs.
That took up a lot of time, so that's
Yeah.
alright.
Basically, the guy came down, banged on the door, the woman grabbed a knife and threatened to set him off, and then he ran off. That's literally all that happened.
That is literally
That's a
not
bit
a scary.
Top of all time.
Top of all time.
That is-
Could you imagine?
That
is
makes
complete
no
and
sense.
utter shite.
Sorry for that waste of like 15 minutes.
That's
I feel like I've wasted your time. Anyway, do you guys like believe in paranormal stuff?
no, not at all.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
A little bit.
No,
I'm not at all.
why do you believe a little bit?
Because you know,
Why, have you ever had any paranormal experiences?
have I ever had any paranormal experiences?
Yeah. Well, I just asked that. Yeah.
You just repeating the question.
Exactly. That's why I did my English exam.
Just
You know, to get my work out.
Is that why you failed like 3 times?
Yeah, because I just went.
so it's like, explain why Lenny shoot George in the face. Lenny shot
Shot
George in the face. Because of the Great Depression.
Anyway,
Sorry, yeah, have you
Yeah.
had any paranormal experiences?
I haven't really had any paranormal experiences, but I do think I have once had sleep paralysis once.
really?
Oh, do tell.
That's not paranormal activity.
That's not paranormal.
But still.
That's still quite. Apparently, that can be quite creepy.
Yeah, I believe in that.
Yeah, it was dead weird. I can't remember it fully, but basically, I was in Newcastle in my bed. This was actually during the summer.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Like
this summer.
Yeah, this summer just passed.
Okay, go on.
Right, so I was asleep. I was curled up in a ball on the edge of my bed, and
I can just imagine this cat. That's all I'm thinking about.
I was kind of like awake, but I wasn't awake. I was kind of like asleep. It was really weird. And I tried to turn over, and I couldn't move. I was like really struggling to move, and then for some reason I heard ominous sounds sort of thing, come from in front of me, and then I don't know, I kind of saw this figure right in front of my face, and I was really confused what the fuck it was.
That's definitely your mum.
And I was,
Or your brother.
and I
was
was getting really freaked out, and I was trying to move so much, but I literally couldn't move at all. But then eventually, literally.
Are you sure it wasn't a dream?
Not bad. I don't know. But
Okay.
with literally all my might, I literally was managed to able to like move my arm forwards like in a punching action. I like the whole movie in a punching action. But they figured since it was so hard, it was like a really limp punch. It was like ugh. And when I did that, I said, "Piss off, Ghost."
You
Like,
You sure you weren't pissed?
Piss off, ghost!
yeah, and then after I did that, I like everything like came into like full focus. Like it wasn't pitch black anymore. Like there was like a little bit of light in the room. And I was like, I was literally like panting. I was like, what the hell just happened there? I was like, why did I say piss
You
off?
must
Ghost?
have been drunk.
You must have been.
I wasn't drunk
No
at
sane
all.
person.
Punches. Piss off, ghost!
And then I'm going to go back to sleep.
I wasn't drunk at all. And then like I was kind of creeped out to fall back asleep, not even gonna lie.
Well, you must have been you must have been dreaming.
Yeah.
Genuinely must have.
It was so weird. I've never experienced anything like it.
Wow.
I've had nightmares before, and like I could tell they're nightmares, but this like was completely different to a nightmare.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a story, Ben?
No, I was just saying I've had sleep paralysis once.
Was it like that?
No, because I felt like I was drowning
Oh.
once, but I thought I'd woken up, so I was going to try and get up just to, move about and stuff,
Yeah.
and I literally could not move anything.
Wow.
It was really strange, but I could hear everything that was
But
going
you
on.
couldn't see anything.
My eyes were closed because I couldn't
Yeah.
open my eyes, but I could hear everything,
Wow.
and I literally could not move anything. It was
That's
it was a
crazy.
very odd experience.
That is weird. I never had anything like that.
I know, it was strange.
What an event.
Yeah. Mine was very strange.
Yours was strange.
I don't really understand what was going on.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't really know why I said piss off Ghost as well.
Piss off and ghost. No, I don't believe in any of that stuff.
No, I guess it's just it's whatever suits you, isn't it? Really. I don't know why it says it suits you, but
I feel like the podcast has died out now.
is it
Ben's
though?
on his phone.
Oh, well, I'm looking at r/creepy stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not scary stories though, creepy stories.
Yeah, because
Creepy.
yeah.
Like a creepy pasta.
Creepy pasta. I could read a creepy pasta if you wanted to.
To be fair, they can be quite creepy.
Yeah.
It
Shall I
is in
see
the
if I can-
title.
Have you ever? So, what creepy pastas have you listened to though? Like,
Well,
do you know me?
I don't.
Do you know what creepy pastas
No.
are? They're just scary stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if this is a creepy pasta or if this is actually like fact or not. I don't know. But basically, you know
Why
that.
did you laugh? What was funny about that?
I don't know. I just found myself a bit funny there. But basically, you know, what do you call it? There was that story about the Nazis that kept people awake. Like,
Right, can I just point out this? Is
Oh yeah,
Russian,
yeah.
The Russian sleep experiment.
I thought it was Nazis.
No, it's Russian.
It might have been Nazis.
It's
as
the
well,
Rus-
to be
no, it's
fair.
the Russian sleep
Yeah.
experiment.
So apparently we keep like
How?
3 people awake. Like we didn't let them go to sleep at all.
How?
Just like filled them up.
They're like with a gas.
Yeah.
Oh.
We just did stuff to
Did
make
they go
them awake.
insane?
Yeah, apparently we went insane.
How long
and
did
we
it take to
we
go
started
insane?
like self-harming and we started like turning to like cannibalism
Oh.
and
My
eating,
God.
eating each other.
Yeah, no, genuinely, they
Were
started.
they not hungry? Were they getting fed?
I believe we were getting fed. but-
Just coffees.
Well,
but-
yeah, but they were being kept awake and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
and they just
and
went
it-
insane.
Yeah.
Jeez. How long did it take?
Apparently
Do you
we
know?
went very
A couple of
primal.
days, I think.
Yeah.
A couple of days.
I think it was like maybe 5 days.
Oh, yeah, they were awake after 5 days and stuff. And then, like, they
I
tried
think-
to put them to sleep and they were like, no, give us the gas!
Yeah. And then we no longer wanted to sleep and then we all just kind of like died.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Creepy.
I think I've only ever once not gone to sleep all night, and then the next day, and then gone to sleep.
I've only ever
after.
done it twice and it's just killed me.
I've done it, I think about 3
No, I
times.
thought it was alright.
3-4
I think-
times
I think-
I've probably done that.
I just felt so awake.
You do.
Yeah.
What did you do?
You have periods of
I
feeling
can't
awake,
remember
feel
that.
like.
I just feel like I felt really awake.
Yeah.
We must have been going out or doing something, but I just never went to sleep.
No, I was about to say, I've only ever done it twice and
Yeah.
it killed me both times.
I've actually done it recently.
You
to be
did?
fair.
Oh, you missed your day. Have you heard of this?
Go on.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, alright. So I had a maths assignment.
Right, okay.
And it was due in at 2 o'clock the next day. And I knew that it was going to take us a good solid like 6-8 hours to do. Because my maths assignments aren't just like little small assignments. they're
Why
quite big.
didn't you do
yeah,
it?
that's fine.
Why didn't you
Yeah.
flip and do it earlier
Yeah,
like
a big
other
assignment.
people?
Big assignment's fine. I've got big assignments. I'm sure Ben's got big assignments. But we don't do it the night before.
Yeah,
Mate,
so I started doing
Mine's
it.
due in. Mine's due in 2 weeks. I've finished it today, just so I've.
Oh God, you're very prepared. So I started doing my assignment.
No, I'm a normal student. I'm not a flipping idiot.
So I started doing my assignment, and I basically did it all the way throughout the night. And then I had a lecture at 10 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? I got an hour before my lecture. It was 9 o'clock in the morning at this point. I more or less finished all my maths.
More or less.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll have a 20-minute
That's
nap,
ridiculous.
and I'll go to work.
Chris, that's
My
ridiculous.
20-minute
Why?
nap turned into like 6 hours. I missed all my lectures. I missed the deadline to hand in my work. And I was
You
like,
missed the deadline after all that.
yeah, no, and I was
Flipping
just like,
idiot.
oh my god, this is a nightmare. So I quickly,
Do you submit it online?
we hand it in, but you can email the lecturer.
Why didn't before your
So I
nap?
ended up quickly
Email.
running to a library, scanned my work into the printer. I sent an email off to my lecturer saying sorry about this, and the next day he sent me an email saying, oh yeah, it's no problem, mate.
Oh, that was
right, so
lucky.
you got away
That was
with it.
very lucky.
So I think I got away with it.
Even though you missed the deadline, that was very lucky.
Yeah. But
honestly,
then I talked to him the other day, and he's like, as long as you hand it in the same day as the stew, I'm alright with it. I was like, oh. Bear in mind, this is my
Ours
lecturer,
wouldn't-
who
ours
I
wouldn't
find
let us do that.
is a bit of a knobhead.
Right, why is he a knobhead?
Because
You got a nod for it.
he's very boring, and he really doesn't like it when
No, no.
anyone comes in late.
Fair play.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? If you were holding a lecture, wouldn't
No.
you get pissed off at someone coming in late?
No, I just like.
I would.
I would
I
rather.
wouldn't let them in.
I would
would.
rather. No, I would
I'd
rather
block the
them.
door off. I'd be
I
like,
would. At 10 minutes past, I'd bottle the door.
I would rather them turn up than not turn up at all.
No, I wouldn't.
Because,
I wouldn't.
like, you might have something on. Like, you might have a child. You might.
You might have a child.
Yeah,
what?
you might be
have
ill.
a child. You might give birth to a child.
Yeah, you might be ill.
Sorry, I was just
You
giving.
might have a job.
Sorry, mate. I was just popping a child out my fanny.
I mean, I tend to be late because of tardiness.
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 Mate, you're really trying with the big words today.
You're right. What's the other one?
Come on.
What?
You know what it is.
The big word.
You just think you delayed it so you can think about it more.
Ambiguous.
I can't remember what word I said.
Oh,
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
Not ambiguous.
Aborigine.
Aborigine.
Yeah. Phalange.
What?
What's that?
It's part of a plane.
Phalange.
Flange.
I didn't know that.
According to Phoebe Buffet from Friends.
Is it
I
though?
never watched Friends.
I hate Friends.
I love Friends.
It just does my
I
head.
don't hate it. I just,
Because
I'm
friends
neutral.
are friends.
That's so
I've
true.
googled it.
You're
Yeah.
It's not a real thing.
I know, I am.
I hate Friends. It's a bit like I hate Big Bang Theory.
I
as
wanna
well.
get-
I love Big Bang Theory.
What?
I just love it. Shite TV.
And it shows.
Can we get like a studio to do this?
Yeah. It would be quite nice.
I mean,
I feel like we need to go professional.
Yeah.
if you want.
I mean, is there like a music studio which we can hire?
Yeah, which
out?
we could just use.
I mean, I can hire it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't know whether I can get you lot in.
I mean, we would just follow you.
It only take like an hour.
Then again, we'd have to do it like
I mean,
weekdays.
would be
That's
supervised.
fair. Okay.
What's wrong with this?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself. Got my
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
up,
it's
got a
alright.
beer in my hand.
I just felt more quality for the. Yeah, you have actually.
Yeah.
Right,
I
I
feel
said
like-
beer, I said cider.
Look how much whiskey I drank over the. On that one night, Chris.
Ooh, that is quite a bit of whiskey.
He's-
But it's
He had
half
a full
bottle
bottle
of
and now
70
he's
CL.
like
And I had a beer.
3/4 of it.
And a
beer.
shot.
You're mental, mate.
Oh
Absolutely
God.
mental. Don't know how you keep up with it.
Insane.
Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Oh, have we run out of ideas?
I mean,
No, we keep
have,
going.
have you, what have you been up to?
What about?
Yeah, we've
Yeah, because we just skipped over you. We haven't actually asked you what you've been up to.
If you're doing this assignment.
I had my parents over yesterday. That was
Yeah.
nice. Took them round town.
Yeah, I remember meeting them.
Yeah. Oh, shall we tell them what happened when they want it? So
What?
poor little Chris thought he would
Were
be
you
safe
naked
to
again?
have a little bit of a nap
Well,
on the sofa.
well, me, Darcy, and Rory ended up all having a nap together on the sofa.
What, like a group nap?
Yeah, well, Rory was on his settee. Me and Darcy were basically on our settee,
Yeah.
like top and tail. And then, yeah. But then apparently everyone woke up apart from me. Until
Everyone
my
woke
parents
up,
got here.
and my parents walked in, and he was like flat out on the sofa, snoring his head off.
Wow.
And my parents walked in and just laughed at you.
Yeah. and then I ended up waking up and I was really confused. And
As,
I
well, you
feel
thought
like you were actually here.
You-
I thought they were
Darcy's
Darcy's parents.
Wow.
I mean, There's a big difference between Big Don Burke and me.
And then what do you call it? And then I thought like your sister was Darcy's friend or something.
Yeah,
coming to
you're
stay for the weekend.
weird.
I was
Honestly,
like, what?
very strange, the lot of you.
I was very tired.
It showed.
You're always
we
tired.
were all tired yesterday, though.
I ended up having to call in sick to uni the other day
Really? Why?
because I had a 9:30 and I was hungover.
That's not what you'd call up for.
Just missing.
Yeah. No, because this is my labs, which are kind of like mandatory to go to.
Okay.
So I thought if I call in sick,
Isn't
I
everything mandatory?
can then get mitigating circumstances. You know.
Mitigating.
Yeah.
I've not missed a single lecture.
You're insane, Ben. You're telling me he's too far this end. That's too far that end to go to every single lecture.
I've literally not missed a single one.
I think that's crazy.
I think missing any is crazy because you're missing out on your education.
But you can
Yeah,
just watch it
I
and
don't-
put up
I
the
don't-
recording.
I don't-
Yeah, but ours don't do.
I don't miss a lecture just because I'm in bed though, or I'm lazy.
Yeah.
If
Right,
I'm missing
what-
a lecture, I'll do something else productive.
Would you know?
Yeah. That's
Like
what-
I'll go to the gym instead, or I'll do some work here instead.
I have missed a lecture to like do something productive.
Yeah, I don't just miss a lecture and go. I'm just staying in bed.
That's a lecture.
Well, I have missed some lectures.
Yeah,
Other
but
lectures I've missed because I've just, you know.
just because you're lazy
Yeah.
and just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Third play.
Honestly, mate. You
But honestly, we have to do so many hours at uni for physics. Is that it?
physics. I don't have to do many.
Oh, that's right.
I'm only in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
See, I'm in every single day.
Don't shake too much. You'll
Oh
knock
crap! Yeah.
the microphone off.
Have you started your driving lessons yet?
Next week.
Next
Yay.
week.
Oh yeah, I passed. If in case you're wondering, 'Cause
Oh,
I know
you passed.
I know we've been talking about the
Driving.
driving.
Yeah.
I passed
Ooh.
my theory.
When's your test?
I really want to say like 22nd of November. It's late. It's this month.
Yeah.
I did it like 3 weeks time. I can't remember the exact date.
Ah, fair dues.
Yeah.
But
But you think you
I've
should
got it
know?
on my phone.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that, really?
I mean, good luck for
I've
that.
got it on my phone somewhere. But no, I think it's good. I've got another lesson this Thursday.
Nice one.
But I think I'm going to pass everything. I think it's all good.
That sounds good.
I hope I pass. If I fail again, it's just more money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doing more lessons.
Well, that's what
the
I was
test
like
costs
with
60
my.
quid.
That's what I was like with my theory. It's just like, oh, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
It's naff. But third time lucky, you know. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was first. for
Yes,
both things.
you've pointed this out every single time.
Yeah.
Look at me with my first.
Yeah, because I'm great.
Mate, it's the only thing you'll be getting a first
Did
in.
you know that
That's
you know you've got
harsh.
A-levels,
Yeah.
and then you've got B-Techs?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a thing called C-Techs.
No.
Apparently.
No,
Yeah.
you're making this up. I'm Googling
Tom says
this.
there's a thing called C-Techs.
C-Tech.
Yeah.
For like the special.
Mate, if B-Techs are like worth
But-
20,000 A-levels and a blessing from the Pope, I don't know. I don't want to know what
Yeah,
it
be
is.
That was
actually
funny
are.
for you, that.
No,
It's because we were watching The Hobbit and we said The Hobbit's like a B-Tech Lord of the Rings.
I like The Hobbit though. The first
Yeah.
one's
It is a
alright.
B-Tech.
I do like The Hobbit.
First one's
If
fine.
anything, it's a C-Tech.
You're on about
Yeah,
saying
no,
that.
they're a real thing. Cambridge Technological Qualification.
Yeah.
C-Tech.
C-Tech.
I wonder what B stands for then. If C stands for Cambridge, what does B stand?
British technology. I don't know. Shall we have a look?
You were saying when we were watching The
Bermuda.
Hobbit that Bilbo's feet are absolutely disgusting.
They're big.
They are big feet,
Yeah.
and they got leather on the bottom.
We got leather.
Leather, yeah.
Wait.
Because I read the books.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. I thought it was just
That's
like.
why
read
they're
the
hard. They're hard. So when
that's why they can walk on rocks and stuff.
That's,
'cause
that's
they're
why
like,
they don't wear any shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
their
they're
feet are
leather.
hard. The hair makes it really hard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
BTEC stands for Business and Technology Education Council.
business.
Yeah,
I did
Get
a
down
BTEC.
to business.
Get down to business. I was thinking we should like
What are you thinking?
watch a movie one week and come back and review it on this.
Our movie
Yeah.
reviews?
Like a movie
Well,
review.
we're doing that with
Yeah.
the Joker today, but Ben hasn't seen the Joker yet.
You could talk about the Joker.
Nah.
Alright then.
No, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Have you watched Far From Home? Both of you watched.
Yes.
Yes.
What did you think to that?
I liked Peter Tingle.
Peter Tingle.
I like how if we called it a Peter Tingle as well.
Is that the second one?
That is
Second
the second
Spider-Man.
one.
It's more funny than Spider Sense.
Oh yeah, I prefer that to the. I don't actually know. It was. I like the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the villain was good.
I
It was
think
a good
it was
premise.
interesting. Yeah, it was a good premise. That's what I mean. Yeah.
It's not like your standard villain.
Yeah,
It was
that's-
sort
I
of
like
very
that.
different.
So that was
It
interesting.
was a very different
Yeah.
approach to.
But I still think the villain's idea was very idiotic, to be honest.
Yeah.
He wanted to be known as like the world's greatest like Avenger, but then what if like a real threat actually happened? You'd just be like,
Yeah.
To be fair, that's a good point. 'cause
Hiding
he
in his
would
hole.
be crap.
And they'll go, I forgot his name.
Where's Mysterio?
Mysterio come save us, and
Yeah.
he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Well,
He's like, oh, sorry guys, I'm not actually a superhero. I'm just
like
a bunch of robots.
there
like,
to be the next
drones.
X-Man and stuff. Not X-Man, Iron Man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Iron Man. There's a new X-Men as well. There's a new X-Men out.
Is that happening?
I've lost interest in X-Men.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I never was interested in X-Men. Just
I
because,
know I never was either.
because the
I like
thing was-
Wolverine.
You like
Yeah.
Wolverine?
Yeah, I think it's quite cool.
Apparently that's like the shittest movie of the lot.
No, I just mean the character.
Oh, you like the character?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the
I
movie.
don't know. I
The
don't know.
only- The only X-Men I actually like is Deadpool, but he's not X-Men. He's just in that universe.
Yeah.
Well, they're bringing him in. They're bringing him in.
I still want to watch
MCU.
it.
Yeah. What, like the Ryan Reynolds? Deadpool?
Yeah, no, genuinely, they're bringing Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
I
fuck
want to
that.
see
We do.
a superhero battle royale.
A superhero battle royale.
Civil War.
Yeah.
No, that's not
That's
really.
what you're gonna
Stop
get.
shaking.
Sorry, I keep shaking him. Sorry.
Yeah, Civil War. That's all Civil War is.
Yeah, but with all of them
What, like
in an
every single-
arena,
What, you want DC, Marvel,
like
as well?
just fighting everyone.
Yeah.
Just one big fight scene.
There
Well,
is-
DC characters are stronger than Marvel characters.
Are they though?
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Well, they're
Superman
overpowered.
could kill everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Superman.
Let's
Oh,
just do
Superman
that.
could just piss off.
But the rest of them are
Superman's
pretty
such a
shit.
boring
Apart
superhero,
from
do you not
Superman,
think?
they're all pretty.
Yeah, they're all pretty crap.
Like Batman, what could Batman beat?
Batman, he would go against
Could,
Iron Man.
could Batman beat Iron Man? That's a good question.
Could Batman beat Iron Man? Because technically both of them don't really have power.
Yeah, that is interesting.
That's a good point. Could Batman?
I don't think he
That
could.
would be.
I think Iron Man would.
I
win.
think Iron Man would
I
win.
think.
But I
Iron
think
Man
it's
would win.
close.
But it would be a close battle, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think Batman could beat Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't know.
I think he could.
Do you reckon?
I
I
think
reckon he
so.
could beat Spider-Man, like current MCU Spider-Man right now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Beat him. But give Spider-Man like I don't know about like 5 more years in the MCU, and then I reckon Spider-Man would beat Batman. Then.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Could Batman?
Batman could beat Captain America.
Oh, Batman could beat Captain America, surely.
Yeah.
Well, no, Batman. Captain America's got super soldier serum.
Yeah, but Batman's sort of like mental. He spent like years.
No, you
in-
could beat
He
Superman.
spent
if you
years
had-
in the
if you had-
in the snow with.
If you had kryptonite, you could beat Superman.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point about Batman versus Superman.
Batman vs Superman,
Yeah. Well, Batman spent like
Shit
years in the
movie,
snow
like.
with Liam Neeson. So
yeah.
yeah.
It was.
It was way too dark. Honestly, whoever like did like the lighting for that movie should be sacked.
What's that?
Batman vs Superman. It was such a dark movie.
What physically?
Not
dark?
gruesome.
Yeah, like
physically
physically
dark.
dark.
Like you couldn't see.
You could not see what was actually happening in the scenes. I was like, I can't. I was like,
I read,
I'm
and
sleeping.
then I saw
can't
like
actually see.
I read a video that was like Justice League was too orange. Like
I
apparently
haven't seen Justice League.
it was very.
Honestly, they just can't get the colour contrast correct in DC. It's terrible.
orange. Is that your one complaint
Yeah,
about
well,
the
since,
DC
since
It's my biggest complaint. I would say.
DCEU, isn't it?
Yeah.
the
Like Superwoman. Not Superwoman. What's she called?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I haven't seen that.
She was pretty good.
Yeah, apparently that's
Okay,
like the
that
best
was-
movie of the
Yeah,
lot.
I would say it was one of the best movie. in DC.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I just keep doing it. I don't know why.
There's a new Birds of Prey, something like that.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Oh, so that's like Harley Quinn and 2 other chicks.
I
Done.
think it's Poison Ivy and someone else. I don't
Yeah.
know. Catwoman, I think maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Catwoman.
Robots in disguise.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Transformers. I tell you who could beat.
Transformers. I love Transformers.
I tell you who could beat Batman.
I'm having
Who could beat Batman?
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime would destroy him.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime would rip him in half.
My favourite
You
scene
know,
of
like Bane broke his back. Like
Yeah.
Optimus
Yeah, he
Prime
would.
would just like
Batter
rip
him.
him.
You know what my favourite scene of Optimus Prime is?
What am I talking about? I'm talking absolute rubbish.
When he's riding on that dinosaur.
I've not. I've.
I don't think I've seen. I think I've seen like the first
Optimus
two.
Prime.
I've seen the first two.
Oh.
Anything that doesn't have.
The Sam Witwicky trilogy.
Shut
Sam
up.
Wick. Somewhat.
Sam Witwicky. That's
Sam
his name.
Wiki.
That was the best Transformer trilogy we had, and then we just
Yeah, anything that doesn't have
Continue-
Shia LaBeouf in, I haven't
Shia
watched.
LaBeouf.
and then we
Oh,
just
Shia
continued
LaBeouf.
making them without Shia LaBeouf, and it was just shite. We started making it with Mark Wahlberg,
Mark Wahlberg.
and he's just shit in it, to be honest.
A little bit Mark.
Yeah.
A little bit of Mark. I've only ever
Have you
seen
seen
Mark.
him?
I've only ever seen Ted with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Ted is a good movie though. I will rate Ted.
I like Seth MacFarlane though, so you know, I rate his stuff.
Bit
I
of
like
Seth.
when the TV falls onto his Mark stick, because that's funny.
Whatever turns you on.
Fair enough.
I mean, it doesn't turn me on, but I just find it hilarious.
Again, whatever turns you on, mate. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Are we gonna leave it there?
Yeah.
I think we've expanded out use of knowledge.
Yeah.
Go on, Chris. Lead us out.
Right. Thank you guys so much for watching the Red Barley podcast.
Yeah.
Watching.
I mean, listening to.
Watching.
I'll be very concerned if they're watching.
/ listening.
Yeah, to the Red Barley podcast. Tune in next week for another brilliant episode.
Brilliant episode.
If we can be bothered.
Yeah.
No, we will. We're gonna get a proper studio.
Yeah.
Are we
We're
though?
definitely gonna get. I promise we could get a guest on next week.
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah,
The
we'll get a
next
guest.
episode we'll have
Yeah.
get a guest on.
And hopefully that will be a little bit more interesting this one. I know this one's probably been a little bit
No,
boring.
it's been good. It's been educational.
It certainly has.
Yeah, a lot
Okay.
of facts been thrown in
I
this.
don't learn, kids. That's
Yeah.
that's the moral of today's podcast.
Yeah.
Learn things
Always learn.
and turn up to your lectures. on
Vote
time.
Brexit.
Hard.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.